today I'll be just introducing the white hat hacking website and the courses we're going to have, and all your questions as well. If you guys have any, that would be awesome. So let's add window capture. Yeah, I'll be showing you the website name, don't worry. This is not it. This is it. Okay. This is not very good, but yeah, this is the first live stream I'm doing right now, which, you know what? Oh wait, the resolution is all messed up here. Will it be free? Yes, it will be free. Everything I'm doing will be free, hopefully. Yeah, obviously, always. Okay. So this is the website. It's whitehathacking.tech. It redirects into a different domain, but don't worry about that. And we're still building this website, so it's not complete yet. We have some cool merch that you guys can check out as well. Just want to point that out there. We're going to add a lot more stuff, but you can already get this, and it's cool. We have our live stream. This will bring us to Twitch, but we're also on YouTube. If you go on our community tab, which brings you to our Discord server, which I think most of you came through there, you'll be able to get all of our resources and everything that we're doing. And that's, you know, that'll be pretty nice. Anyway, for now, we have this courses tab, which is where we're going to start doing our courses. You can just sign up. We don't need email registration right now, so I'm just going to put a test user. And, oops. Yeah, I think that, yeah, I already tested this before, so. Seriously? Okay, wait. 2. By the way, if you guys can't hear me or something, just tell me, or if something's wrong. Will it be free? Yes. Okay, so right now, these are the courses view. There's only one course, which is the Programming Fundamentals. This is what we're going to be introducing right now. Yeah, okay. So I was just checking some messages. Anyway, so you can enroll. It's completely free, and you can start. So this is basically going to be the very first course we're going to be doing, which is going to introduce programming from Python to C into assembly. It's going to go in depth into all of these languages, and the idea is to give you a head start so that you can understand our future course, which will be about reverse engineering. And right now there's only one module, which is the introduction module. So you can start it. And there's only one thing right here, which is the introduction. I'll put this video up, but it's just the same thing. It's a very simple introduction telling you why I chose to make this programming course and what we're going to be covering in here. So essentially, there are going to be two main parts. So we have computer architecture and programming. And of course, computer architecture is very important to understand reverse engineering because, well, you must know how computers and digital systems work in general so that you understand how to reverse them. So we're going to be doing a lot of low-level stuff, but the only prerequisite you need is really just basic high school level maths. And even that, it won't be too much, just like adding stuff, addition and multiplication and stuff. That's what you're going to be needing as requirements. And we're going to introduce programming. I chose Python to start with because it's easy to learn. It's a very beginner-friendly, and it's extremely useful because you can do almost anything with Python, and I think you guys are going to love it. C is, of course, a lot lower level if you want it to be, and you can really compare C to assembly, and we're going to be looking at that too. So that's why I chose C as well. And of course, assembly, which is going to be the primary focus when we go into reverse engineering. And that's basically it. Um, if you have any questions, any doubts, you just click on the community part, go into our Discord server, and just ask away. And we're going to be really friendly to you, hopefully. And yeah, that is basically it. There's not much more at this moment. The website is still being built, so a lot of things might not work. Now, in this particular courses tab, you're going to have some programming exercises, right? It's not just going to be text. So we're going to have exercises and exams, little quizzes to test you, where you can code and run your code on the website. And that's already implemented. It's just not added into this course yet. We'll be adding it every week. So every Saturday or Sunday, hopefully, there will be a live stream, trying to make it regular. Not only live stream, but there will be a new module on this course. And yeah, that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I can't find a Portugal in the time zone in it registered. Okay, it should be under, so it should be Lisbon, right? So Europe, Lisbon, right? Because these are capitals, right? So it's part of Europe and it's the capital. So you can do that. Do you guys have any questions right now? And or suggestions, by the way. I welcome everything. Let me check the chat here. Can't watch, bad internet, but can chat. Okay, that's good. This will be on YouTube as well, so you can probably watch the video afterwards, hopefully. Okay. Wait, where did you... Oh. I don't know why I'm always stopping it with Alt. Okay. Yeah, I know that this is really bad because, wait, let me change this window capture. Let me change this window capture to here, hopefully. And I kind of want to put this out here. So maybe, you know, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you about this, but there is a bot. So I'm working with Streamlabs, right? So we're gonna have the cloud bot, but it's called White Hat Bot. And there's a lot of things that it can do, and it's giving you points. You get points through just being here and watching. You get points if you're active in chat. You get points if you follow, subscribe, donate, everything. So basically every kind of interaction you can do, you can get points from. And these points will actually be useful. Right now, thank you for the follow. Arkska. Your name is always difficult to pronounce. It's not useless. Right now, it is a bit useless, the point system, because you cannot do much with it. But in the future, it will be used to enter giveaways, for example. And we're going to be doing a giveaway soon. I want to do a giveaway next week or the week after. I need to see how this works. But I want to do a giveaway of White Hat merch. Maybe the t-shirt or the hoodie or the mug. I would love some feedback from you as well. But but I kind of want to have a little bit more people in before I even start doing giveaways. And the points will be used to get tickets for those giveaways, right? And you buy each ticket with the same amount with a specific amount of points. And if you have more points, you can buy more tickets. And the more tickets you have, the bigger the chance it is that you get that. We're also going to have a lot of different perks that you can get with points. And of course, always open to suggestions. Cosmeter gave a pretty good suggestion. I could use coins to get chat emojis to highlight a message or something, just an example. Okay, yeah, that works. And yeah, that's going to be it. I was going to search for something. I don't remember what it was. Oh well. Anyway, do you guys have any questions up until now? I might go through what you might want to do before starting. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Like, I planned today's live stream to just be a very simple introduction to what we're going to do. And wait a second, I'll be right back. I need to open up some curtains and stuffs because, wait a second. Okay. Okay, this should be a bit better, I think. Maybe not. It's the first live stream I'm doing with the setup, so a lot of the things are not very good yet, which is, yeah, which kind of sucks. I'm sorry, but yeah, a lot of the things are not very well configured yet, including my webcam. Thank you for the follow, Aditya. Thank you so much for the follow. On this, I'm a follow later on the store website. It has chat. Yes, it does. Yeah, I keep. I gotta remember that I need to talk to him. The setup is pretty good already. Don't worry about it. Thanks. But yeah, don't worry about my apartment. It's pretty messy right now. Why going from Python to C to assembly? Okay. The reason I'm going to Python in the first place is because let me just change it to here. Is because Python is a very easy language to learn, and I'm introducing the fundamentals of programming, right? And learning to program on a language like Python, which is not only extremely useful because a lot of it's used almost everywhere, and you can basically do anything with it. So it's a really nice language to start with and to learn in general. And I chose that particularly for this course because it should get you experience with programming, so that when we go into C, you already know quite a bit about it. And when we get to C language, we're going to introduce a lot more stuff, a lot more in-depth stuff. Oh, I should probably put this on top. Thank you for the follow. This is already on. Oh, it's not. I'm an idiot. Wait, I will answer your question better in a minute. Is this better? This is probably a bit better. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. So when we get to C, I'm going to introduce to you guys a lot more in-depth knowledge about types and about how the computer actually works to run the code that you're typing. And with C, that's a lot better to understand than Python, because Python is a high-level language, and what you're writing doesn't directly translate in a very simple way to what the computer does, and it's interpreted as well. So there's not a very it's difficult to introduce the way the computers work if we work with Python, right? So I introduced Python only as an introductory language so that you can already know a programming language when we get to C. And C correlates a lot with assembly language and eventually to machine code, which is why we're going for C. The reason we're going for assembly is for the same reason we're going for C, really. It's really, assembly is basically the lowest level language that anyone can realistically code in. And that will give us insights and will allow us to be able to reverse engineer software and understand software a lot better. And since the goal of the whole course on programming fundamentals is to eventually go into reverse engineering, it's pretty useful to understand assembly and C and Python as an introductory language. I hope it was not too confusing. Sozu XX. I hope it was not too confusing for you. If it was, I can try to say it in a pretty in a simpler way. I should change this to a different thing so that you guys don't, so there's not a huge inception every time I'm typing in chat. Okay. Put the mic closer. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually really difficult for me to put the mic closer because it's on a stand, and this stand cannot actually get closer. If I make it even a tiny bit closer, it will fall. So, so I hope that I increased the volume though. I hope that was enough. How does the points work? It's like 1 per minute. Oh, okay. That's a great question. In fact, I'm going to go into the website. I'm going to go into the setup right now so that I can make sure that when I tell you how it works, that it's the correct way. So, okay. So basically you get, okay. So points are given in general, right? So just normally when you're in chat, they're given every 5 minutes. And it's 1 point every 5 minutes to all users that are watching. And it's, thank you very much for the follow. And it's 2 points every 5 minutes for everyone who is active, right? So if you're in chat and you're active, which means that you were typing, I'm trying to figure out where exactly. I'm not actually sure how it's determined that they're active. So there's probably a specific amount of time from the last time that you typed that it counts as active. But in any case, if you are active, you get 2 points. If not, you get 1. That's basically it. And every time you follow, you get 20 points. When you subscribe, you get 100 points. When you host, you get 5 points. And when you do a raid, you get 50 points. For any donation, you get 50 points. And for Super Chat, you get 100 points. That's how it's configured right now. And this is actually the default configuration. I did not change it at all. You have 24 points, probably because you followed. Did you follow? Yes, you did follow. Wait, let me check the follows. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, you did follow. What to do if you want to be active but have no questions? Ask random ones. No way, Mario. Yo, yeah, that's me. I hope everything is working great. I'm doing multi-platform streaming, right? So, and I've never really done that before, so I don't know if it's. I'm just watching the Twitch stream, so I'm not sure if it's if the stream is good on YouTube or not. I'll just hope it is. Why are you laughing? Okay. Oh, damn, in chat. Yeah, I always forget that it's you. I'm sorry. So, I'm just gonna type that. And I'm good. And on host. Thank you very much for the follow. Crazy. I man. I love how stretched the merch looks on the store. Is there like any example of what we will be doing in Python? Okay, that's a very good question. I have not prepared examples yet because the course is being structured as I go, which is why it's released every week. I find some free time every week to prepare the next lecture, the next module in the course. But for examples, I don't have any actually, but I can tell you what I'm planning on doing. So in the beginning, of course, we're just going to learn how the language is, the syntax, the grammar, the general things about Python, and I also want to introduce some challenges and some projects that we're going to create. And I want to make it also be relevant to information security because a lot of people are interested in hacking. That's why we're here. So I want to make it relevant to hacking as well. So we're probably going to be doing a lot of things that relate to it, right? So we're probably going to do a lot of network-based projects that are, for example, malware at some point, Trojans, stuff like that. We might make, I don't know, port scanners, stuff like that. We're probably also going to, at some point, make slightly bigger projects, but I'm not quite sure yet because I haven't finished structuring the whole course. I mean, I'm doing it every week, right? So I don't exactly know yet, unfortunately. Okay. Sounds nice. Thanks. Let me check the chat. I need to remember to open the multi-stream chat because people might be talking on YouTube, and actually not a lot of people talk on YouTube. That's good to know. You know what? I'm going to check the YouTube channel so I see if there's anyone even there. Okay, how much time will it take to complete the basics? Okay, that is a valid question. So to complete the basics, that should only take, say, well, if you wanted to, you could technically complete the basics in one day, right? But for us to complete the basics, in terms of the amount of modules I'm going to put up, it's probably going to take 3 weeks. I know it's kind of a lot of time, but it's probably going to be done in 3 modules, all the basics. And we're after all the basics, we're introducing object-oriented programming, so that should be good. And I actually, now that I think about it, I want to kind of merge modules together. So maybe some weeks we're going to do more than one module at a time. Is the video cutting? Okay, the video might be cutting because of my really bad network connection. And I apologize for that. I hope that it's okay, but maybe it isn't. Let me check the video stats. 430 skipped frames, that's quite a bit. Unfortunately. Almost unnoticeable. Okay, that is good. Thank you. I actually did not record this. Like, I was thinking about starting to record this as well because I can always put up what I just did, right? I can always put this up on YouTube, but I wanted to record it myself as well, so I have a local copy of it and we can make some changes and stuff, but I didn't do that, so I guess it will go how it is right now. I don't quite like how the light is super bright in there. And this is pretty bad too. By the way, I did hear a lot of people, not a lot of people, sorry. I did hear one person talk about the dark mode. I know the website is all light mode for now, and that is pretty bad. It hurts my eyes sometimes too. But unfortunately, that's how it is right now, but I'm adding to it. But the whole thing was made in a specific gray, right? And to turn this into a dark mode toggle, we would it's going to take some time, and I wanted to focus a bit on the course instead. But I will do it. Do not worry, I will do it. So at some point there will be a little toggle here where you can toggle between dark and light mode, and hopefully that will be good. Yes. Complete in one day, but what about practice? That's too fast to learn it right, I think. No, yeah. I'm saying in theory you could do it in a day, but it's not really desirable. Practice is the most important aspect, which is why I'm separating this into weeks as well, because I'm going to be releasing modules, right? And every one of those modules is going to have, except for the introduction one, but every one of those modules is going to have an exercise section and a little quiz section, right? So you're going to have some time to practice, and you should take the rest of the week to practice, or at least a couple days to practice each module, or at least one day to practice each module, okay? It depends on how familiar you are with programming already or not, but practice is the most important part in every single programming journey, let's say it. Are we going to learn how to use Kali Linux in the course? Well, we might. In this particular course, it's about programming more than anything else. So Kali Linux is not going to really be in the scope of this, but Linux will be. So when we talk a little bit about how computer architecture works, and even when we go into Python, right? We're going. I'm going to show you the setup of different environments, both in Windows and in Linux, and in Mac OS, which would be the same thing as in Linux almost. So we will touch Linux, but probably not Kali Linux specifically in this course, but it's definitely going to come up in future courses. The more you practice, the more you improve. That is true. Yo, spoiler, what's up? How long is left on the stream? Oh. Good question. I don't know. Well, I'm going to turn on the lights because this is really pissing me off a bit. Oops, wrong one. This one. Okay. And it's worse now, isn't it? Anyway, yes, if you go into, if you scroll down a bit, you'll see Discord, YouTube, you'll see the merch too. The merch is really cool. But yes, you will see that I do have a YouTube channel. And we're live streaming there as well. Let me remove this because I don't really need it right now. I can view hidden pages on the website. Ooh, how so? What hidden pages? By the way, the website just got live yesterday, and some things might actually be, you know, there might be some vulnerabilities on the website. It's not completely done yet, but oh, I forgot. I'm on Discord. That's perfect. I encourage everyone to go on Discord, honestly. Go to Discord and we will be helpful, hopefully. Okay. No, but Discord is going to be awesome because we're all there. A lot of the admins and moderators and a lot of people that are learning as well and that are able to teach you or work with you or learn with you are going to be on Discord as well. It's a nice community that hopefully we all get to enjoy. It's great, the lights, don't worry. I would say to get some aluminum and a light bulb pointed to the walls, just so your face don't go dark too often. That's not completely necessary. Okay, thank you. Well, here's the thing. You do know that my computer right now, it's a really, really crappy computer that has 4 gigabytes of RAM and is 10 years old. And just to be able to live stream, I bought the cheapest webcam, the cheapest set of microphone and stand that I could get, just so I could stream a bit and make some videos. And yeah, so because back at home I do have all of the good stuff. It's just I didn't want to, you know, buy things that I already have, but you know. But I will try that. I will try to fix the lights in here. But yeah. Could you mention some better PC specs to learn ethical hacking? Well, PC specs. Honestly, there's not that much to it. A very important thing is your RAM, right? And the reason is because you're going to be wanting to use virtual machines. And to use virtual machines, you're going to, of course, every virtual machine is going to have some RAM. Oh God, my words are not coming out today. There's going to be some RAM allocated into it, right? And if you only have, say, 4 gigabytes of RAM, like I do, and you allocate, say, 512 megabytes, I mean, it will work, but your whole computer will be starved of RAM. Your host computer will be starved of RAM, as will your VM, depending on what operating system you have. So RAM is really, really important. I would say a minimum of 8 gigabytes is desirable. But apart from that, any decent CPU will work. You don't need to have powerful graphics cards unless you're doing hash cracking. But even so, if you're doing hash cracking, you will need a powerful GPU. And there are benchmarks online for GPU and their speed, but honestly, if you don't plan on doing that, and it's not that common anymore for people to do that much, but still, it's a thing. If that is within your desires, then you should get a good GPU. But apart from that, it doesn't actually matter that much. Okay, let me scroll up to see all the messages because I might miss something. I'm almost done with the online course. I think I'll follow this one next. Oh, thanks. Keep up the work. I will. It's lagging a bit. Do you own a YouTube channel? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You will be able to see this on YouTube. I'm sorry that it's lagging. My internet is really crappy. Okay. Weather is nice today. Is it now? Let's make this interesting. What do you use for computer science in a daily basis? Like OS, some apps, which virtualizers? Oh, that's cool. Okay. So for my main, say OS, I use everything really, honestly. Mac OS, Windows, Linux, many different flavors of Linux, but I'd say the thing I use the most is Linux and Windows. Windows is really good because a lot of the things I do is, of course, related to Windows executables. And a lot of the things are easier to test and do on Windows. As for virtualizers, I use VMware Workstation. Oh, now this is a very... Oh, wait, who subscribed? Oh, thank you for the subscription. This was on YouTube, perhaps. Yes, it was. VirtualBox is good. VMware Player is good. I really like VMware Workstation. It removes a lot of the limitations on that other software has, and it's a lot. How do I say this? It's a lot simpler to create complex configurations and complex network architectures. For Linux OSs, I use a lot of them. Sometimes I do use the Arch a lot. But Arch Linux is a pain to configure, but once it's done, it's really, really good. I use Ubuntu quite a bit as well. I made an operating system too called MOS. I barely used it. If I don't remember the last time I used it, but well, I have used it before. Some apps that I use, well, a lot of the apps that I use for reverse engineering and malware analysis are apps that pretty much everyone uses, right? You know, IDA Pro, Radar 2, stuff like that. But a lot of the stuff that is, let's say, the most important ones, because there are loads of different debuggers and disassemblers and all of that. But a lot of the things are actually coded by me, right? You'll see this when we go into reverse engineering, that it's really, really useful to code your own things, because I don't know, a lot of the people have their own preferred way to go about this. Hello, can you start from scratch? Oh yes, I will start. Basically, all I've done today was just introducing what we're going to be doing, which is of course, the Programming Fundamentals course. This will be on YouTube, so don't worry. And it's on the website as well. But I haven't even gone through anything yet. I'm just explaining what we're going to be doing and just answering a few questions. Next week, we will start the first module of Programming Fundamentals. So you haven't missed anything quite yet. So don't worry. Okay, let's check what people said. Badge, badge pill, badge primary. Badge pill, badge primary. Not quite sure. Oh well. Windows are with many patches, and that spoils. Well, I hear you. I installed Fedora, switched from Windows, and I really liked it though. Fedora is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. What can you do in MOS for now? What does it support? Is it using Linux kernels or totally made by you? It's not using the Linux kernel, so it's totally made by me. Right now, the only thing you can do is code. There is a text editor. It doesn't have a graphical user interface yet. Unfortunately, it's all text-based, which is to be expected, honestly. And the only thing you can do is run a program. Well, there are many different programs, but you can write programs and you can compile them. That's all you can do with it. You can technically print already. You can access the internet, but of course, you can access the internet by sending like HTTP requests, right? But you have to, manually send the HTTP requests. But yeah, for now, that's basically all you can do. Oh, you can play Snake. I made a little Snake game for it. That's it. If you want, I can disclose the site link in chat. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm trying to find files in the exam directory, but it's taking me straight to exam quizzes. Yes, there should not be an exam directory. The exam should take you to quizzes. CLI for the win, indeed. I'm planning to add some graphics into it, but that's going to take a while. Any tips you can give us while learning with you? Take notes. Okay. So the thing I would say to that is, well, practice is the most important thing when learning anything, especially when it comes to programming. And a lot of the things I say will also be in documents and stuff, because I'm going to be sharing those resources with you. But a lot of the times I'm going to say stuff that are not there, and I'm going to say things that are a bit more curiosity-based, or I'm going to mention some things that are a bit advanced for the module that we're learning right now, but just so you have an idea it exists, so that, when we get to them, oh, hey, I heard this before, right? So I guess just keep that in mind. And it's and don't forget to always practice every single thing that you learn. Every time you learn something, even if it's something really basic, that you look at it and say, yeah, I know this, I'm not going to forget this, it's really easy. This is how you do an if, and this is how you do a for loop. That's really easy. Practice it anyway. And the reason for that is because your memory is a really funny thing. And you will eventually lose the ability to do that after a while if you don't practice, because even though you know logically how to do it, the fact that you're practicing adds a different cognitive process into the same neuronal connections that make up your memory of that particular thing. And the more connections you have, the better you're going to remember something, which is why it's a lot easier to remember something that you associate with smell, taste, visual and auditory senses. It's a lot easier to learn something that integrates all of those senses than to learn something that only integrates only one of them, right? So that's why practice is incredibly important, because with practice, you're engaging a lot of your senses into it. So I would say that mainly. Take notes. You can take notes. Honestly, for me, I was never able to take notes myself. So there's not a lot of things I can, tell you. What do you think about Vim? Vim is pretty good. Honestly, I don't use Vim myself because, well, let's put it in this way. Vim is really, really good if you are incredibly used to it and you know how to, and you have your muscle memory trained for all the different shortcuts. It does make your coding a lot easier. But for me, I find myself a lot of the times I don't use that extra speed. It doesn't make any difference at all that I will reach for the mouse and do some things. I don't like the way that I just don't like. It's not pleasant for me to work on Vim. That's basically it. But it is really useful if you already got used to it, or if you just like the way that the whole workflow. It can be really useful and efficient. But yeah, it's a rabbit hole. Yeah, I can see that. Vim is the best. Well, yeah, it can be for some people. I understand that. Okay. I'm going to write this down because I think, yeah, because this is a person that couldn't. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm typing this. Thank you for following, by the way. Um, when you type exam, I didn't explain myself too well in here, but the idea is that it really depends on how your server is being served, your website is being served. In this case, this website is being served in Django, right? And a lot of these things don't actually exist, right? They do exist, but they're not directories that you're either accessing or you're not, if you know what I mean. They're accessed in a different way, and a lot of these paths are hard coded into redirecting you to different places. So you can't, if you just type exam, you cannot actually go to an exam directory because there is no exam directory. It's a path that's hard coded to go into a specific area. So an idea for the course: write a simple documentation organized by categories on the programs you mentioned before. Okay. The thing is, the programs I mentioned before are mainly for the reverse engineering aspect and not actually for this course particularly. So, but I get your point. And here's something that I'm going to be working on as well. So right now, this is the website. Let's see if, yeah, I am in the right place. We're going to add another menu option here to go into resources, where we're going to list a lot of resources, both free and paid, that you can really easily access, so that you can get resources for whatever you want, right? So programming, Python, C, C++, whatever, networking, any other thing you might want, there will be resources here for. That's the idea. It's taking some time. We have a lot of resources compiled, but yeah. Href exam. Yeah. Wait, where is that? Here? Yeah, this is here. Yeah, it's the same thing as like if this was Href exam quizzes, that would be the same thing. The reason I hope that as Href exam is because exam is hard coded to take you to quizzes. So any path in exam will take you to quizzes, no questions asked. So it's the same thing. I just didn't want to type everything. But that's a good catch. Any more questions? I hope, by the way, that this has been helpful for you, and that this video or this live stream is actually going to be informative. And yeah, this is a vape. I do vape. I quit smoking quite a while ago. Fuck source control, Terry. It is. Yeah. Well, it's a good catch. Yeah. There were modules 1, 2, and 3. Or there are going to be. There are different courses that we're going to be doing. So that's a thing. And there are many modules that are already being prepared to be put in here. But the rest of the modules don't yet have any content. So it's just a preparation for this. I'm sorry, the other courses don't have any other modules quite yet. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Spoiler. Oh god, this white hat bot is annoying, isn't it? Oh well. Oh, would you look at that? There's actually... Yeah, this will be, by the way, where you can you guys see this? Yes. This will be, so if you go into, so White Hat Hacking store, this will be redirected into Streamlabs store, and this is where you can claim things with your points. Now, there's nothing yet to claim. There's just this test thing that you can claim, but it's just a test. It will, it will make that sound and say that someone redeemed test. It's just a test to see how it worked, right? You can contact us, by the way. You can visit merch and stuff. But yeah, here is where everything will be when you when we add stuff into it. So where you can see stuff that you can redeem with points. For giveaways, it will work differently. For giveaways, you just use the chat to say raffle. I believe. Wait, let me. I'm going to create a fake giveaway just to test this out. Fake giveaways. Fake giveaway. And duration is just going to be, let's say, 4 minutes, and let's add this and let's start the giveaway. But before, I want to change a couple things. So maximum tickets per user, let's say 10. The tickets cost 1 point. Okay. So now I started a giveaway, and I can show you the screen as well. So this one. What the hell? Which one is it? It has to be this one, right? There's literally no other option. I'm an idiot. Oh well. I can just do this, and hopefully it's here. Come on. Yes, yes. Seriously? Okay, whatever. At this point, you can simply type. Oh, you can't type anything because the bot hasn't said anything yet, has it? Oh no, there we go. Raffle started for viewers. Use the raffle. Yeah. Okay, this makes sense now. Perfect. So at this point, if you wanted to enter the giveaway, right, you can just type raffle, let's say 2, and you can receive 2 tickets, right? The maximum is 10. Let me just pause this. So you can technically get 8 more, and then you get 2 more tickets and stuff like that. And yeah, and that's it. You cannot do more than what you have. Now, keep in mind, if you do raffle 2 and you already get 2 tickets, you already have 2 tickets, right? So the maximum is 10. So you cannot do raffle 10. You have to do raffle 8 because it's what is missing from 10, right? You cannot get 10 more raffles if you already have 2. You can only get 8 more. So you'd have to do raffle 8 in this point. And yeah, you have to also have the amount of points to do it, which everyone does if you follow it anyway. I'll give you some extra points, don't worry. But yeah, this should work, and now I should actually be able to see. There's only 2 people in here, so Nekwafka has Erska has 1 ticket. Nekwafka has 2 tickets. I have 10 tickets. For some reason, their spoiler didn't get any tickets. Not quite sure why. I'm winning with message count. Raffle 8. That is weird. Why don't you get tickets? Do you not have enough points? Maybe you don't. But you have to. You followed, so you have 20 points for sure. Maybe there is some. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, you just followed right now. Maybe there is some restriction that I did not disable as for amount of time that you have to follow before. That might be a thing. I'm sorry. But you guys get the idea, right? And this is how you can use points to this is how you can use points to you don't have points. That's really weird. Wait, I can actually check the amount of points you have. And this is how you can use points to get into giveaways, right? Oh, what's your name again? Spoiler. You have 3 points. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna put 20 points on you. So now you have 20 points. Oh, you can no longer enter the raffle. Okay, so the raffle has been closed. And now I can draw the winner by clicking pick winner. And oh wow. Okay. Even though I had 10 tickets, it was Nekwafka who won. That's really good though. Oh well. And of course, this raffle was for something called nothing at all, so Nekwafka gained nothing at all. But yeah, you guys understand the idea of how to enter giveaways now, and that's pretty nice. And yeah, I think that's it. If I'm gonna wait for 5 more minutes, I guess, and if no one has any questions, I will end the stream. Thank you a lot for coming here. I'll wait a bit to see if anyone has a question. Well, I've been completely neglecting YouTube for a while. And by the way, this only applies to Twitch, not YouTube. I'm sorry. I think. Wait. Okay. No, because I don't know if they have like a YouTube bot as well, but I guess Streamlabs does not have a YouTube bot. Okay, this is good to know. Can't hear anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a problem with me? Or thanks for the info, no problem. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the course. I really hope you do. And I hope I stick to it as well, because sometimes that doesn't happen. I can hear you now. Yay! Oh, that's awesome. Even though now is basically when I'm gonna be going, but yeah, still 3 more minutes, I guess. Again, you know what? I'm going to show you guys White Hat merch because this is awesome. I love this merch. Actually looks pretty cool. Yeah. The backpack does look cool, honestly, I think. This one looks nice. The gold one doesn't look too good, I think, but graphite is okay. Okay. Hey, Tati, what's up? Oh, I saw Basically was here too. Hi there. The hat is cool. If I buy something like this, you can now have, well, maybe this. Yeah, if you get this, you get a white hat. Yeah, you get a white hat. That's always cool. You can get a little mug. Now, the mug looks a bit weird here, but it's just because it's rotated. There's no rotate in here, but trust me, it will come, well, like, it will come as it's supposed to. It's just, it's hidden. You know, I don't know if I would wear this, but I don't like these I don't like neck gaiters like at all. I prefer masks. There are wait, where are the masks? There should be masks. Damn. Oh well. The t-shirt's cool though. It's really high quality, by the way. Um, yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. Now, I know almost everything is for men, and there's only one thing for women. But in fact, there are actually more. There are 3 more things for women, just like t-shirts and stuff. But unfortunately, they're not up yet because, well, they're already up. It's just because of COVID, they those particular items are not available at the moment, so they don't appear here. The images are really stretched. Of course they are, because I'm an idiot. Better? I do like the t-shirt though. I like the black t-shirt, honestly. Oh well. But yeah, we're gonna add a lot more items to this. This is just, the first couple items that we have. It's a pretty new store. And by the way, if you do come to Streamlabs, InfoSec Guy, or just, I think it should be live, perhaps? Yeah, if you go to, whitehathacking.tech/live, you do get to this page. Now, Twitch is always preferable, but this page is cool because you can, oh, damn it. But this page is cool because you have a lot of options down below. You can see our Discord channel, connect to it. You have the loyalty store. You can see the people that are ahead on points and stuff. Some data, the merch shop, and you can contact us. In case you didn't know this existed. Thank you for putting the link up. That's awesome. I want it. Can you actually buy them so far? Yes, you can. You can already buy them. It might take a while to arrive because of the whole situation, but you can already buy them. It's perfectly up. And yeah, and that's it. I think this is time, guys. Thank you for showing up, and I hope that I was able to clear up some of your doubts, and I really hope you guys enjoy the course. Next week, the next module of the course is going to be updated along with another live stream. And yeah, I hope you guys have fun. Thank you so much for coming by, and see you next week. Happy hacking.